in 8.4, which has to do with symmetry. And the first type of symmetry that we're going to be talking about is line symmetry, or when we say reflection symmetry. If there is a reflection for which a figure is its own image, it's going to be called a reflection symmetry. The line of reflection is called the line of symmetry. It divides the figure into two congruent halves. So right here, this is the line of symmetry. There's a trapezoid, isosceles trapezoid, and there's a line of symmetry. So if you fold it in half, then they make two congruent halves. A figure has rotational symmetry if there's a rotation of 180 degrees or less for which the figure is its own image. The angle of rotation for the rotation symmetry is the smallest angle needed for the figure to rotate onto itself. So here you see it's 120 degrees and you get the same figure again. It's going to be, this is the point of rotation. A figure with 180 rotational symmetry also has a point of symmetry. Each segment joining the point and its 180 degree rotation images passes through the center of rotation. A square, which has both 90 and 180 rotational symmetry. So we're going to identify the lines of symmetry of a hexagon, but I'm going to use a web 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 lines of symmetry for a regular hexagon. That was the example that was given. Now, if you go to a square, it's a rectangle, there's a square, and we start with the square, so we're going to start with it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think there's 4 lines. There are 4 lines of symmetry. The next one is the rotational symmetry. If there's a rotation of 100 degrees or less, for which the figure is its own image, the angle of rotation for the rotational symmetry is the smallest angle needed to figure to rotate into itself. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate. And you notice I'm rotating. And if you look at image 1, you can see that it took so many degrees to rotate that. And the next one would be image 3. The next one would be image 2 and 4. And that's 180 degrees right there. And then of course the last one is image 5. The next one is the point of symmetry. So I'm going to go ahead and here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it. So that's the point of symmetry. And that tells you how many degrees it's rotating. That rotates 180 degrees. That would be a point of symmetry.